Oh, good morning, everyone. Let me grab that link. Here's the backup link. All right. All right, so this is kind of where it starts. We're looking at futures right now. We're looking at Bitcoin as well. So this was actually the first chart I opened today was the Bitcoin chart, just to see that we've made a big old head and shoulders. So yeah, we might be pulling back on Bitcoin, which is going to be pretty bearish. We're already pulling back on futures on a 1 hour. So we're going to move over to a SPY chart next. And we're going to see how much we're giving back in pre-market. And if we're not giving anything back, ooh, yeah. Okay. So we spiked up and now we're giving it back. So I'd be looking to possibly fill some of this gap down today. It's 455 to like 451, 452. It was a very fluid area. So just looking at futures and Bitcoin here, so we'll see how we open. We have we have an after hour level right here, which puts us at about 455 at our 200 EMA, and we're gonna trade according to that. Let me pull up the companies who had earnings this week. Let me get those guys. Let's see here. Okay, so AMD, PayPal, Google, GM, and Starbucks had it after yesterday. Let's see how some of those panned out. Futures could come all the way back at another $8. Okay. We'll take our Bitcoin chart off and we'll peek on AMD. TSM is going to be our sympathy play for this. Okay. Let's look at. They are having a split apparently. 20-1 split with Google. All right. PayPal missed. Oh my lord. PayPal missed. PayPal missed something fierce. Oh my gosh. GM. Other weird choppy earnings like normal. Starbucks. Weird. Well, AMD and Google definitely worked out yesterday. What do we have before open? We have waste management. Okay, they missed. Oh, actually, they didn't miss. They had good earnings. Jeez. And Marathon. What is M-O-R? Marathon. MRO. Thank you. Thank you. Trading View. Okay. And then we'll watch TSM for a sympathy play on this. Alrighty. What is Tuesday? Next Tuesday, the 8th. Alrighty. Yeah, we're kind of giving it back right now on the futures, so SPY could come all the way down to 455 again. So we might fall about $1 right at the open. Let's go ahead and let's get TOS open here. Hope you guys are ready. Pretty excited. Okay, let's see here. You guys got some coffee. If you guys have any questions or would like for me to look at some tickers here before the open, CJ live chat. Good morning. Couldn't sleep waiting on you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Did Tiger really say, judging by the sinus sounds this morning, I am not the only one struggling to get air through my nose? Ouch! God, can I finish my coffee before we start ripping into me today? Jeez. I woke up to like the most Twitter notifications I've ever had in my life this morning. I had like 44 Twitter notifications. And I thought I checked last night. You guys interacting over on Twitter and then coming over here, you guys are amazing for that. It makes me very, very happy to see that you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. So, full transparency. I'm going to be doing a small account thing with you guys this morning. So we're going to be starting with about $300 this morning. We're going to see what we can take it to. I hope you guys are down. We've got about 2 hours. All right. Yesterday I did 200 to 300 and honestly it wasn't that aggressive. I'm partly a liar because I overnighted some riot calls that went in the money. Truth be told, I bought them on Monday morning and around I think 9:40, and they were 20 cents out of the money on Riot. They ended up being like $1.50 in the money, $1.50 in the money. So I overnighted them, sold them on Tuesday morning shortly after the open. And then I traded a little bit of SPY yesterday because it was super, super easy. I want to show you guys something on SPY, actually. So yesterday, I'm going to pull up Apple on my TSM chart. we're gonna go find contracts that we want to actually play today. Let me just turn my algo off here for a minute. So okay, I want you guys to see actually. Oh, don't move that line. I want you guys to see this side by side. There, and SPY also on the 3 minute. Or we'll put SPY on the left one, and we'll do Apple on the right, because I want you guys to see this. Okay, so yesterday with Apple, we had our support line was actually down here. So yesterday, SPY looked very different than Apple. It did, and if anybody's telling you otherwise, they're smoking crack. Okay. So what happened in the morning is Apple dumped right in the morning. So Apple's on the right, SPY's on the left. Okay, this was how we were able to see a ridiculous trade opportunity on SPY. So Apple dipped right in the beginning of the morning. We saw session lows. Okay, we saw session lows by about 9:54. All right. So about the same time, give or take 10 minutes on SPY, we saw the same session lows. So not a big difference there as far as session lows going. But you'll notice that here at the end of the day, when we are trickling down again towards session lows, we actually held the 200 EMA and VWAP on SPY. I tried looking for the company that was possibly doing this, and I just couldn't really seem to figure it out. Microsoft, Apple, hell, even AMD were all still pretty down, looking like Apple. But SPY was still holding its 200 EMA and actually holding VWAP, even though Apple's at session lows, which when Apple's at session lows at 172.50, SPY should have been back down to 447. But for whatever reason, it seemed like we kept holding this 449.50, and there was a wall at 449. We found out there was a wall of 449 on a double bottom here. So this opportunity was big because Apple normally correlates with SPY hand in hand. So if Apple's turning, you can expect SPY to turn. Like same candle, just a few seconds delay. Now, the theory and the hypothesis was if Apple can come back down towards our session lows, actually utilize the support again instead of knifing down like it kind of was, and then begin to pick up off, that SPY would realize that, and it would be able to break over its high of day, right? High of day was about we'll just say it was 151.01 or 151 flat for all intensive purposes. So 151 or 451 was our high of day. We couldn't get over our high of day, but we weren't cycling our low of day, even though Apple, the highest rated security or the heaviest weighted security within SPY, was like back down at like session low levels. We kept holding VWAP, we kept holding the 200 EMA, because at the end of the day, SPY is not Apple. It's not Apple. So it proved that yesterday, but it does and it can move with Apple. So when Apple finally saw this spike at 3 o'clock, we saw the same spike at 3 o'clock. It was power hour for Apple. It was power hour for SPY. So on that one candle, we broke and hit our high of day, and all we wanted, all the theory left room for, was we just want to see a return of the open, like session highs on Apple, and this will take SPY in excess of like 453. So people were able to grab like 453, 454 calls for the following day, and because Apple moved and continued to move the way that it was, you're now sitting in the money. But, yeah, those contracts did very, very well, and we were able to see a very nice breakout of them without asking Apple to do anything more than just return to the open price. So hopefully that showed you guys a little bit. But yeah, yesterday that was a really, really, really fun thing to watch kind of come to fruition. That was so you always want to watch whenever there's like a divergence between SPY and Apple or SPY and Microsoft. It wasn't you, it was the audience, says Tiger. I talking about my sinuses. No, I am a little stuffy right now, so already coming after my throat though. Jeez. Matt and Clove are a couple on your scanner. Okay, we'll check it out. Getting to watch and hear you live trade is probably the best way to learn. Yeah, I agree. It's a super powerful tool to be able to see and hear. Hitting two of those, like the auditory as well as kind of the visual. But when I'm walking through these trades with you guys as well, it's kind of kinesthetic in a sense. So I don't learn from reading. Not to say I don't know how to read. I definitely know how to read, okay? So don't try to make fun of me about it. I definitely can read. But I read from doing. That's just me. So I teach by doing and showing and explaining. And if somebody's ever having a question, just ask, because more than likely somebody else has the same question. And when you guys ask questions, we all learn. AMC and Wish with SPY and Orange not correlated at all. Look at the similarities of these charts with SPY. Oh, wow. What? Wish is going to say... I'm going to pull that tweet up. Huh. He's a little weird for using white for green candles, but I guess it kind of looks clean. Kind of does look a little clean. Why are we still looking at Wish, man? I mean, the whole market moved like this, though. So I don't think it's like... I mean, that's a pretty tight tinfoil hat. I'll say that. That tinfoil hat is on that boy tight. Tight. So yeah, we're expecting SPY to open like pretty much right at 455. If we start to go below there, then we're breaking our 200 EMA, and we're actually going to go cycle like $2. I never bet on breaking a 200 EMA. I wait to see the flush. I always trade the reversal. Just added to my note, white candles are a little weird. Yeah. Well, I have white candles. I have white candles on my screen, but they're white for a different reason. So my algorithm throws white candles when RSI right here. RSI is below 30 and it's oversold. We get purple candles when RSI is over 70 and overbought. But like to have, so I guess it's very subjective. It's very weird for me. Now no, Tigers, stop it. No. We have purple candles and we have white candles, but they correlate with our RSI here. So you guys are gonna see me using this a little bit. Oh yeah. Let me look at your tickers. Hold on now. MMAT. I'm going to put my Heineken sushi candles on and we'll switch to the 1 hour. What's up, Redcons? What's that? I don't know. I don't know if people are trying to talk to me or if they're. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna server mute you. I'm sorry. Yeah, MMAT over the 200 EMA. Over the 200 EMA there. And I'm still having to mute people. Hold on now. There we go. I think I got it. 200 EMA on the 1 hour for MMAT. Yeah, we're pulling up pretty heavy right now. I kind of want to pull up a. Ooh, that would be a good fib right there. Yeah, let's do a wick to wick. Oh, 198 is our resistance point here, actually. From this, pretty much a lower high to lower low. So 198, but then about a 17-cent gap, which honestly I don't see that level being honored too much other than this dip here and a rejection of it here. I would say that 236 is more realistic if we can if we can break back over 2. Cuz like 197 is the resistance for 2. But 2 is obviously going to be very mental for MMAT. It's just very important that we're getting back over our 200 EMA. We're establishing over it. I mean, that's great. So, and Clover. Why are you looking at this? Why you like Clover, huh? I'm just kidding. I've traded Clover too. Let's see here. So we could pull like a lower high to a lower low again. I do like that we have a double bottom here at about 220. Yeah, we'll do the same thing here. Let me switch to regular candles though, because I want to test something out here. So wick level to wick level. So 314 is going to be our next resistance point. I do see that a couple times here, as well as support here. I can zoom in a little bit more if you guys can't see as well. So I do see that being honored a little bit more. So our next resistance level is 314. 314. Support, if we're going to come back down, is going to be about 291, which I do see after hour levels kind of honoring that. So 291, and then our 200 EMAs is going to catch it about 275 or 272. And then big fib support below that at 262. So if we go below our 200 EMA, I would just expect it to wick, come back up to that level. So, yes, sir. Okay. A zoom in is much nicer. Okay, yeah, sorry. I don't expect you guys have 2010 vision, so I need to zoom in more. Or I shouldn't expect you guys to have 2010 vision. Yeah. 2010. Yeah, there's 2020 and then there's 2010. That's how it works, okay? I'm not an optometrist, but I was in pre-med, and I do know eye scores, Tiger. Oh wait, no, I was 2010's not a real thing. Stop! Why are you guys coming after me? God, you guys are bullies. I'm reporting you guys to the Better Business Bureau. SPY coming down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, futures took a turn with Bitcoin, so about 45, 60 is our support there. I have 2010 with my glasses, but hawks have it naturally, but then hawk will eat raw mice. Yeah. I didn't even eat that many carrots as a kid. I don't know, man. I can't read, but I got great vision. There, I said it. Looks like 250 needed there on MMAT. Clover kicked your butt in the past. Would love to get some back. Yeah, I mean, jeez, man. I hope you're not holding some of this bag up here, 10 plus. OLB on breakout. Oh, it's the second time you're saying it. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Really nice ascending wedge forming. It's going to be really fun to short that after it loses volume at the open. 304. It's got legs to go to 304, but oh wait, yeah, hold on now. Yeah, 303. Sorry. I was using Heineken sushi candles. So I don't think it's an ascending wedge anymore. No, it still is. Yeah, but let's just watch volume here and see if it falls off. Could be a short. Yeah, it definitely could be. I just wonder what the reason it's moving for is. You know, I almost will put money that Bentley's trading this right now. I will almost put money on it. Bentley's trading this right now. Because this morning, pre-market, it is all about the indices, man. So there's probably not that many small cap plays going on this morning. It's all eyes on SPY right now, kind of. I mean, not that no one cares about waste management earnings, but nobody cares about waste management earnings. So nobody's watching that. Need to come down a little bit lower on SPY to get our 200 EMA bounce. PayPal, we can do. Oh, yeah. Somebody's actually in my ear about doing a possible PayPal reversal play. I mean, yeah. Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, we do have levels. Right? 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 Nope. No, a gap. No. Oh no. It's another $10 gap on PayPal. No. Look, good or bad earnings. Spike. Bad earnings here. Well, actually, they missed by not even 1%, and they beat revenue. Gap down. Oh my goodness. Oh, if we go below one, like 139.34, we're filling this gap. Oh man. Oh. Is this May 2020? All right. Oh no, we're filling the gap. Oh God. Oh Lord. Lord. Oh my God. 455. Let's see us hold it here, okay? Oh God. We just talked about how we could go fill the gap if we broke a level. Lord. If we reverse out of this, that would be insane. But I'm like so not convinced that we do that. It's down 22% today, and we have a 10, like I think $7 left to fill the gap. I'm not taking a damn position right now. I'm not taking shit. We will buy the bounce when we feel comfortable buying the bounce. Look, AMD just broke the 200, or it's breaking the 200 EMA right there. If we can hold it though, I'm actually not wanting to trade AMD at all. I'm gonna play TSM as a sympathy play to it because AMD just had earnings. The options are still like way overpriced. But yeah, great question. Yeah, just it's always difficult playing companies before earnings because the options are so expensive, and you know with small accounts and stuff, you really got to be careful with what you're putting your money on and in, you know. So you got to look for like sympathy plays, like the calls for this level on TSM to see something like this were like 85 cents or $85, whereas for AMD it was like $300. It was like no kidding, like 3 times as much. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Not holding any positions except Sophie. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what your average is on Sophie, but everybody had a really good opportunity to get like sub 11. PayPal, see ya. Yeah, let's see if our futures could find support right here. There is a big fib support level. So, um, we will what we're gonna go check Apple here in a moment. Just watching how AMD's building a candle below the 200 EMA, I think we might start giving some of this earnings move back. Let's see here. Apple holding after hour price action levels here. About 170. We'll call it about 174 flat. So, but we are sub 200 EMA. So we need to kind of wait and watch and be patient for a moment because SPY is still on its 200 EMA. So what we don't want to do is try to go short on SPY while we're still over the EMA and then we pump back up to these levels. It'd make more sense to go buy a SPY call right now. But even then, we need to be very careful because of all the action and after hours and pre-market. Everything's going to be very expensive. So let's take a look at something else here that I want to. We're going to take a look at Riot, and with Bitcoin pulling back. Yeah, I was actually on Monday taking the 1550, 16, and 1650 calls, and everything went in the money. Bum, bum, bum. It's actually not the sound that's in my head. It's dun dun dun. Dun. Yeah, that ESPN sound. Okay, SPY's wicking down. You see our 200 EMA is being honored here. I don't really want to touch crypto right now. Okay, Apple, what the hell? We just went from that level to that level. If we could hold that, then SPY will be pumping here. Okay, SPY might lag on that pump. So let's go look at calls here on SPY at the 200 EMA. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, Apple, we would need you to get over 175.33. in order for us to want to take these calls. Otherwise, we're just going to wick up like that on SPY. What are we doing with volume here? So we got 5 seconds left, a decrease in volume though. Part of me wants to take a 456 call here on SPY. I just definitely don't want to get whipped. So I'm going to sit on my hands still, guys, and wait. Wait. Okay, we've got the TA. We've got our levels here. We've got 200 EMA. Great buy on the 200 EMA. If we cycle the 200 EMA again, that'd be great for SPY. I will probably be buying a call there, just seeing how Apple was able to dip down and then come up within its range here. Not really too sold on anything just yet. Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right. Taking 456s for Apple to push. Futures holding that level still. If Apple's able to get over pre-market high here, just might do it. There we go. All right, SPY's going to be coming back up to about 457 here shortly. So we are in 456 calls. About 18 cents from the money. Okay, my fill was... What did we get filled at? 146. 146. Alrighty. Reason why we would get out of this trade. We'd get out of this trade if SPY's coming back down to the 200 EMA to flush. What would that look like with Apple? Well, Apple would have to make a new session low. So I like that buy. Definitely aggressive, but we have plenty of levels here within pre-market on SPY to take this to. So we're flirting with the money already, about 456.04. So we're in the money. I'm looking to take profit at about 457, like I had said. About 457 is where I'm just going to rip it. I'm not even going to think about it. Just going to take it and say, see you later. Thanks a bunch. Keep her pushing. Keep her pushing. We're over a little bit of our 456 support. That's actually a level here, so cool. I just don't want to see Apple like whip around. I want to just kind of establish over this pre-market high here, and so definitely have legs to 457. Ooh, what's AMD going to be doing right now? So Apple coming down just a little bit here. Would love to see a little bit of divergence action. AMD, you giving it back? What you doing, AMD? You giving it back? Yes, you are. Apple holding some pre-market stuff, so not too worried. We're over VWAP right now on SPY, and hopefully continue to do that. You are a fast typer, Tigress. Gotta mute, I'm sorry. This is a lot of background noise. Name. Yeah, we very well could give some of it back, but I mean, we got a great entry. We got a real good entry. Well, I don't like that, I'll tell you that much. Don't like this candle right here on Apple. I want us to go the other way. That is ridiculous. We're just going to whip. Huh. Interesting. Not really worried because we still have our plan in place here. Jeez. Apple's still holding everything. We're just going to keep hanging out. All right. New session low on SPY. Might have to walk through a little bit of mud here on this one, but didn't quite hit our price target up here. We did have a price target about 456. We went in the money. I personally did not take profit. Just trading only one contract on that bad boy, but we're going to hang out because our plan keeps us in this trade as long as Apple is over session lows. So I like that, and I like it so much, and I'm actually going to think about getting a 455 if Apple holds all this. Might be able to get it even cheaper. We're going to stand by. Stand by to stand by. There we go. Thinking might be able to finesse a little 455 action there. I would have had to been way too aggressive to actually snag that. Still holding that 200 EMA there, like that. AMD going lower. Okay, let's check on Google. Okay, Google's holding just about everything right now, so that's good news. I just really want to get a 455 on a dip here. I would have had to be so aggressive to get in on that red push. We'll be able to get in a second, though. Apple coming down again. Remember, if we're breaking below like 174, we're just going to... Well, we do have the potential to average right there, so we're going to definitely have to reanalyze the situation if we're hitting that point. Apple's got a lot of momentum right now. New lower day on SPY. Alrighty. We did grab a 455. It is very aggressive to do so. Reason being, we're going to hedge everything. And when we are just pushing back over the 200 EMA, we're just going to go ahead and take all of our profit right there. So calling that Apple's not going to push and make a new session low. And that SPY will be able to actually bounce here. So what was our fill on that? 150 on the 455 call. So like I said, that was pretty aggressive. Apple is bouncing though, so we'll see a little bit of pop here on SPY. Holding those levels nicely. Would love to see Apple getting back over 175 there. And I would like to take profit at 456. Curious where that's going to put us there. Apple's still holding everything. Just going to have some cojones. And just be patient and walk through a little bit of water. Or not water, mud. We have our price targets, and now we've got them shifted. So we're seeing another spike to 175 on Apple. We're going to take the relative price of SPY. Profit there. Really don't want to get out of this trade if we get below 174, but it's looking like we're probably going to do that. Yep, SPY goes lower. Overly aggressive entry there. There's our 174 break. Must have been a bull trap up here. Oh, UPS fell. Hanging out. Still hanging out. Hanging out. Walk through a little bit of mud. Chilling. Good morning, Tigress. You are a whale on that keyboard. Alrighty. Overall, pretty good volume on Apple there. All over the place. A little choppy volume on SPY. All right, there's our 200 EMA. Remember, 455 is a very important level, not only for the psychological part, but our 200 EMA is parked right at 455 right now. So it's making it like a little double resistance level. What we'll need here, about a minute left on this candle, is for volume to increase. We're already over our volume moving average, so that's great. But I want to close a nice big green candle. And Apple is showing signs of reversal off of that session low despite our wick. So, hanging out. Just hanging out. Walking through a little bit of mud, averaging where we can. When we can, you know, when it's a time to do so. About 15 seconds left. Do not give all that back there, SPY. You deserve a big green candle. Apple's still looking good. We'll check on Microsoft in a moment. Okay, let's go check on Microsoft. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. That's gonna affect Apple, and that's gonna bring SPY up overall. Microsoft doing the work for us right now. So that would that is alluding to an AMD bounce. So we might want to see how actually I'm going to pull up TSM right next to it. And we're going to compare here. Oh wait, why did it do that? My algorithm called that perfectly. Holy. There we go. I don't want this to be a knife, though. We're going to actually have to get back over these previous levels. Like, we would need to hold our 200 EMA there. Whereas we're kind of just rejecting it. Huh. A little worrisome. Little worrisome. Just gonna grid it out right here with you guys. Remember that 200 EMA and that 455 level, so very important. Not a next leg down. Not a next leg down. Gotta manifest it. Even though it does look like we're gonna get another leg down here on SPY, we are just kind of hodling a little bit. 6 minute. And we could come down to the levels we talked about in pre-market. I would not be surprised if we do. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Puts us at VWAP at 455.16 on our 6. Apple's still holding. So it's kind of opposite correlation of what was going on yesterday. But I do like this Apple base here. I am a sucker for that Apple base. Another wiki candle down here on SPY. Come on now. See, these white candles mean our RSI is oversold. So overall, on our 6 minute for SPY, we are oversold right now. So the algos are trading the 200 EMA today, it looks like. Not as much as VWAP as a 3 minute 200 EMA. A way we could have played this as well, since we'd never established a candle above pre-market high. Normally, when I'm trading pre-market breakouts, I take a call when we're building a candle over pre-market high. That's a much more conservative call. So it was an aggressive entry to enter on SPY. We entered within here. It was aggressive. I did say that, but scared money don't make no money. Somebody said that some point. I don't know who, but it was aggressive, and now we're playing the cycle. We played the cycle by grabbing another call on our support level down there for Apple. We grabbed it on SPY. So now when we're just coming back up to pre-market levels again, we can exit our SPY calls and be in the green because of how we averaged. Lead the way, Apple. There we go. There we go. Should be getting a big green candle on SPY as we push back to 175 on Apple. It's going to be a very, 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 very quick move with SPY if we are pushing over 175 on Apple. Very close. Very close. Come on now. Probably a wall right there at 175 on Apple. Should be able to bust through that. Calls in the money on SPY. 455 on our average there. Remember, we're just taking it back to about 456. There's our cross on Apple. Our 175 cross there. A little bit of a wall still, 175. We wicked over just a couple pennies, so still a little bit of that wall left. Very big green candle on SPY there. 3-minute dealing with our 200 EMA and VWAP. We walked through a little bit of mud, guys, and I'm happy to say that it's about to pay off. About to pay off big. Okay, we're going to set an alert right here at 456. That's when we get a ding in our ear next. We're going to be looking to take some profit.